So let's review a bit about what we've been learning the past week. I want to go over what I lectured, the 6 different aspects of civilization. Do you guys remember what I'm talking about? No? Well, the 6 different aspects?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, don't pull it out. Don't pull it out. This is kind of like a little mini quiz I want to do for you guys. Like, let me test your knowledge. Don't look at it. Don't cheat. All right. So, can anybody tell me one key aspect of civilization? Yeah. Government. Yes. Can anybody tell me what kind of government the United States of America has? You can say out loud. A democracy. What does a democracy do?
Vote.
Yes, we vote. We vote for more than just the president. We vote for all of our different representatives. Yeah. But back in the day, there were really not a plethora of democracies. We don't really get that until the Greeks, which we'll talk about. But what do you think is a common system of government that old ancient civilizations used to form under? A monarchy. Yeah. What was a monarchy? A king and a queen. Yeah. Kings and queens. Important to remember. Can anybody tell me a second aspect? Check.
Religion.
2. We have religion. Can anybody tell me what a religion is that has only one God? No, not as in like, what do you call it? Monotheism. You recall, yeah. Monotheism. Monotheism. Now, a really easy way to remember this, guys, is the word mono. What does mono mean? Mono means one. So when you guys see monotheism, that should trigger 1. Alright, so now, so when you have more than one God, what do we call that?
Polytheism.
Polytheism. Yeah. So, polytheism. And a really easy way to remember that, guys, poly, if mono means 1, what does poly mean? More than one. Now, 2 would be duo, but that's really uncommon for religion. We're typically only talking about monotheism or polytheism when we talk about religions. Important to remember both of those terms. But yes, good job, guys. You're doing great. Now, what's the third aspect of civilization? Cities. Yeah. Cities. So, what allows a civilization to form cities?
Territory.
Yeah, you hit it. Food. When you get that surplus food like we've been talking about with agriculture, you get cities. It makes them possible. Good job. Can anybody tell me a 4th aspect of civilization? Writing. Yeah. Can you tell me anything about why writing might be important for a civilization? Don't know? Education? Yeah, of course. Anything else about writing? Communicate. Really importantly, though, writing allows a civilization to write about itself. With writing, history is created, right? And a civilization needs a history to exist, right? You guys see what I'm saying? That's why writing is so important. Writing is what allows history to be alive and exist. Yeah, super important. Does anybody want to give me a 5th aspect? Art, of course. Why do you think art is an important aspect of civilization?
Well, it can show the culture, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Art is a reflection of our culture and our cultural norms and who we are, right? When you listen to an album and you're relating real hard, you're like, oh my God, this guy's speaking the truth. That's because he's speaking to you on that cultural level, that really human level. So art can be that reflection of culture that really all civilizations have had and they enjoy. Good job. There you go. So, what is the sixth and final aspect of civilization? Yeah. A social structure, of course. So a social structure, where can I, okay, I'm right back here actually. So, social structure, you know, you got a hierarchy at the top, you got the rich, and then you got people at the middle, and then you have the poor, and guys, something that we haven't talked about that's pretty serious about old civilizations especially, when we're talking about the poor, we're typically talking about slaves. Yes, a lot of these old civilizations are slave-based economies. Not all, but I would argue most. Slaves are important, and I know they're on separate things here, but how do you guys think, this is a good question, how do you guys think that the social structure of a society can come and reflect the government? If you have kings and queens running a society, how does that reflect a social structure of society? You don't get what I'm asking? Do I need to be a little clearer? So what I'm asking you guys, so we got this social structure, right? We have the rich, the middle, and the poor and the slaves. And then we have a government that is being run by kings and queens. Who are kings and queens on the social structure? Where would they fit? The rich. So who is really running the government? The rich. The people at the top of the social structure reflect upon the principles and the laws of the government. Do we see how they kind of have this mutual exchange of relationship here? Does that kind of make sense? Yeah. And I think that runs true throughout a lot of time. A lot of time. Even some quote-unquote democracies don't have a perfect reflection upon their social structure. Okay, good. You guys did great. Good review. These 6 things, drive them home, drill them in. They're super, super important, all right? You guys good on that? Anything else? Cool. All right. So for the last 4 minutes of class here, all right, 3 here. Why don't you guys either pop open your C notes, pop open the book, look through it a little bit, and just stay at your desk. You know, read or work silently. Maybe you can work on stuff in other classes as well. And yeah, good job, Dave. Good job today, guys. You guys did great.
Wait, we turning these in?
Yeah, and turn those world culture assignments into me.
Oh.